Hey everyone, this is Pete, and welcome back to Atari A to Z Flashback, a series of short playthroughs of the 150 games that make up Atari Flashback Classics for Nintendo Switch. Today's game is Gravitar, a release from 1982 from the designer who would go on to create the Star Wars arcade game a year later. Like Star Wars, this is a vector-based arcade game, but unlike Star Wars, this unfolds in 2D. This is a game that was very much renowned for its difficulty, even to this day. And as legend has it, none of the designers were even capable of finishing the game themselves without cheating. The reason for this is that Gravitar has an interesting twist on the loop formula that some games use. After you finish the first cycle of the game, or universe as the game puts it, you play it again, but this time the gravity is reversed, so instead of getting pulled towards planets, you get pushed away from them. On your third time around, all the landscapes are invisible. On your fourth time round, all the landscapes are invisible and gravity is reversed, so good luck with that. The world record score for this game is apparently 8,029,450. This score was set in 2006 and it took 23 hours and 15 minutes to achieve. My best score is just over 13,000 and it unfolds in approximately 2 minutes. So let's go and have a look at how that goes, shall we? Okay, so here we are with Gravitar. This is not a game I know a huge amount about, and I certainly didn't play it back in the day, but I've had a bit of experience with it since getting to know this collection a bit better. So it's another one of the vector-based games. They've got that lovely distinctive style. And in the Atari Flashback Classics collection here, you can actually tweak the way that vectors are displayed as well, so you can make them glow slightly if you want a slightly more authentic look to the original hardware, or you can have them in this sort of lovely clean look that we've got going on here. Okay, so Gravitar is not a game I am very good at, so I'm not going to promise any particularly spectacular performance here, but well, let's see how we get on, shall we? Gotta remember what the controls are first. So forward to thrust, left and right to rotate, A button to shoot, and X button to tractor beam. So your main aim in each stage of this is to destroy all these gun emplacements on the surface and not crash. Yeah. So let's slow our descent a little bit. There we are, perfect shot. It's like that first life didn't happen. Oh, no, no, no! Oh, God, I hate controls like this. I think I mentioned back in the Asteroids video, I've never been particularly good at games where you turn and thrust. It's because I never quite feel in control of what's going on. I know there's an art to it, but I do not have that art. Alright, there we are. So the tractor beam is for collecting those blue squares, which rewards you with additional fuel, which you will need. And your aim in this game is to make your way through each of these environments in whatever order you like. Destroy the bases and not die. I believe if you absolutely positively reckon your elite pro skills, then you can go straight for the hardest one and complete the stage by just clearing that hardest one. But since the hardest one is exceedingly difficult, that's not a strategy I'm going to be taking today. Oh no! Right, one more over there. This game makes really effective use of vector graphics, I think, in that probably much better than even Asteroids did, because although Asteroids used them for that lovely sort of clean aesthetic, I think this is using their additional flexibility in a really good way. So vector graphics is what would later lead us to polygonal graphics. And you can sort of almost see the genesis of that here. With the way that it zooms in and out and pans smoothly. And you just know if they wanted to have it rotating, that wouldn't be a problem either. Just because of the way the graphics are designed and drawn. In fact, back in the early days of gaming, when people didn't really know any better, early polygonal graphics were still referred to as vector graphics. Even on home computers. I mean, it wasn't an unreasonable thing to call them in terms of arcade games, because a lot of early polygonal games did still use vector monitors. But in terms of home computer games, which were using standard raster-based monitors, yeah, they weren't vector graphics in the truest sense at all. But they still got referred to as that, just because that was an established term. People were familiar with it. And it was also kind of a word that described an aesthetic as well. So, like, you still get games that kind of look like this today, even though they're not done using true vector graphics in most cases. Like, if you think of something like Bizarre Creations' Geometry Wars series, that's very much adopting the iconic vector aesthetic, if you like. Ooh, that's a bit fast. Carefully and slowly. No, I'm dead. Not a bad effort, considering I haven't played this for a little while. 7th place. I am top of the scoreboard, you will notice. I somehow doubt I will be matching that performance today, however. But we can but try, can't we? So let's try again. So, you've probably established the reason this is called Gravitar, and that is because everything has a gravitational pull. Like, while you're out on that map screen, you're getting pulled towards the star, and if you crash into the star, you of course die. So there is a reason that NASA astronauts are trained not to fly into the sun. Whatever Star Raiders 2 might have you believe about flying into the sun, restoring your ship's energy, and magically repairing all its systems, no, you should not fly into a sun, because it will kill you. Okay, we can do this one. This one was straightforward. Easy. Absolutely, positively, definitely very easy. Whoop! The one thing you can say, at least, is that those turrets, at least they're not moving. Unlike the enemy ships, which are moving. But at least those don't shoot at you. Not on this first stage, anyway. I don't actually know if they shoot at you on later stages, because I've never got that far, because I'm rubbish at this game. I would be very surprised if they didn't shoot at you on the later stages, let's put it that way. Alright, proceed. Let's have some fuel while we're here. Whoop. Oh no! Oh god. Never let me fly a spaceship. What? Oh. Especially not one that handles like this. You can let me fly a spaceship that goes up if you push up. Oh no! Kamikaze maneuver. Nope. I don't like the way that when you start on one of these stages, it starts you pointing straight at the ground. So if you thrust, you will just continue accelerating towards your inevitable demise. So you have to remember to turn the right way up beforehand. Otherwise, you will die. No. It's under control. Under control. Did that just shoot sideways? I think it did, didn't it? They are shooting in different directions. The bastards. Well, take back everything I said about them not following you or turning or anything like that. Because They're clearly bastards. Didn't even get a high score that time. Right, come on, one more go. At least. One more go. Now, we don't have to do the easy phase first, but, you know, it's a nice way to warm up and familiarise yourself with the controls and get a feel for rhythm and pull off stunning long shots like that. Beautiful. And also, it's also a bit of an opportunity to build up your bonus score a bit. Is the quicker you complete one of those stages. Let's go straight for the 6,000 one this time. Oh, no. No. Oh, no. Yeah, the quicker you complete those stages, the higher the bonus meter goes. Or rather, the higher the bonus meter remains, because it counts down. It just means you'll get some extra bonus points when you're finished. Okay, so very carefully descend into the caves of doom. Don't drift that much. Keep it under control, hold it together, hold it steady, fire! And die! That was the first death though, at least. Right. Into the caves of doom. Holding horizontal velocity steady. Carefully drifting over to one side and preparing to get shot. Victory! One small victory. I will count every small victory as a small victory along the way, because the large victories are largely out of reach. I will hold my ship steady while another small victory. I successfully picked up some fuel. Another small victory. It is one small victory after another for me today in this stunning performance at Atari's Gravitar. And as I prepare myself for my inevitable demise once more, I thrust! And I fire! And I whoop! And I holler in delight as I prepare once again for death and complete my mission and take to the heavens! Oh. Why has... No, go away. Go away. Leave me alone. Why has that one gone up to 9,000 points? Is the question. Is it still easy? I don't know. They seem to be... Ouch! They seem to be shooting a lot more than they used to. Have I accidentally gone on to the next level? Somehow. Oh no! Thrust! Fire! Oh, one down. Ow! Right up my ass. I did see it said something about super bonus at one point, but it also said super bonus 0, so I don't really know what was going on there. What? Oh no! One of the many mysteries of this game. 5th place. I'll take it. I'm actually quite enjoying this. Let's have one more go. Okay. Bring it on. I am going straight for number 6,000. Demonstrate my magnificent Cave of Death flying skills. And my stunning ability to fend off flying annoying things of doom. Alright, gently drift to one side. Gently drift. And point in the wrong... Oh, I got him! Another small victory for the little blue spaceship that could. Oh! But lo, as soon as the little blue spaceship that could was destroyed, his comrade took his place, once again descending into the caves of doom. Oh! Scraping the stalactites. And remembering that stalactites are the ones that hang from the ceiling because they hang tight on the ceiling. And stalagmites are the ones that reach up on the floor because they might reach the ceiling. That is legitimately how I still remember that. I remember learning that. Aged... Ow! Unpleasant. I remember learning that age not very old. On a family trip to the Blue John mines in Nottingham. This was not a mine where they mined people called John. Oh. But instead, a quite pretty mineral from the region. Oh, super bonus. And an extra life. How about that? Yeah, I think I did get onto the next level, didn't I? And this one's worth 9,000 now. Oh yeah, but it is harder. Because they're all shooting. Oh no! Terrible flying. Terrible flying. Atrocious flying. Oh no! Oh, I got away with that one. Just barely. Oh no, don't shoot me! Don't shoot me! You shot me! That was the one thing I told you not to do. Let's go this way. Who gave you the right to do rapid fire? No! Oh. I think that's probably enough of that for now, isn't it? Second place? Second place. And I'm considering that being enough. Come on. Let's see if I can beat my high score. This absolutely, positively, definitely, probably will be the last time. Right. Once again, you join us at the Caves of Death. Living up to their name as usual. Alright. Gently drift. Oh, you absolute little shit. Right. Gently drift to one side and fire. Beautiful. And again, gently drift through the hail of bullets. Ooh, ooh, scary. I want to be above ground. Oh, but these things are above ground. Nowhere is safe. Gently. Very gently. Carefully. Grab the thing. Try not to get shot. Oh. I think it's probably best for all our sanities if I leave that there, isn't it? So, as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please help out the channel by leaving a like or a comment and subscribing. New episodes of Atari A to Z are on Tuesdays and Atari ST A to Z on Thursdays. Check out atariatoz.wordpress.com for a full archive. Do please also check out my other projects moegamer.net, where I explore Japanese and Japanese-inspired games from yesterday and today, and videopackgames.wordpress.com, which aims to catalogue the small but well-formed library of the Philips G7000 Videopack computer, also known as the Magnavox Odyssey 2. You can also support my work on Patreon or buy me a coffee. You can find links to do both down in the video description. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.